All right. I think that's stable, as stable as it can be. Okay, back at it. Another Cfax run today. Let's see what we will find. That's a little shaky. I worked on it a little bit, but yeah, we'll figure it out at some point. Let's see what we can find on Cfax today. Yellow light, sorry guys. Another Cfax run. Another leisurely day in the neighborhood. Let's see what happens. Welcome on in, everybody. Hit that like button on the way in. King Bluto, nice to have you here, man. Hey, member stream tomorrow, King Bluto, at 10 our time, noon Eastern time. I don't know if you saw that post. We're going to be doing some gold panning with Dabin Prospector. And for non-members, I will make that stream available right after. So, welcome on in, everybody. I'll get to you to your comments at every stoplight or stop sign. I don't read chat while I drive unless I'm going extremely slow and there's nobody in here, that type of thing. Like right here, we're gonna catch a stoplight and I can say hi to you guys. So let's see, who do we got here? Right on, King Bluto. Marlene Racine, welcome. Yes, first like, awesome. Chris, welcome. Eric Raider, welcome. Nice to have you here, my friend. Nice to have you in chat. This is I do these Cfax runs. This street is Cfax, and this is where a lot of action tends to happen. So you know, yeah, no, none of that. Michelle, welcome. Who else? Did we get anybody else? Okay, cool. I think we're good. Always be safe when you're driving. Hit that like button. I see 21 people in there and only 9 likes. The more likes we get, the more people tend to come into the chat. So let's do it. Let's see what we can find today. I'm feeling spicy today. So I'm kind of hoping we find a cop watch or a, you know, something interesting to pull over and take note of. I do citizen journalism. I do cop watching. I do all kinds of stuff on this street. Decided not to go to the Sciento building today because I have stuff to do. So I thought I'd take us through a nice leisurely Cfax run. And if we happen to find something, we happen to find something. So there you go. Wow, on the right. I don't even know what to say. Wow. Okay. That's Cfax for you. This is a rough stretch of Cfax here, by the way. I've done everything from stabbings and shootings to domestic violence to you know, cars running into buildings, you know, to something as simple as somebody getting pulled over for, I don't know, expired license plate or some stupid shit, you know. So it runs the gamut here on Cfax. Right on, everybody. Welcome on in. Nice to have everybody here. Today is the dawn of a new era. We're gonna heal together. This is gonna be, everybody's gonna be okay. You know, I know there was a lot of stuff going around, but I'm here to say that we're all gonna be okay. And we're gonna move forward together. You know, we're gonna kick ass together. All right. So, what I do when I do these Cfax runs is I'm looking on each side street as I can. You know, quick glance, because sometimes on the side streets is where you catch a lot of action. Wednesdays is not a particularly great day to find a cop watch or anything of really of note. But you know, I have found a lot of weird stuff on Colfax. Right to the right, there was a shooting at this Walgreens. At that bus stop, there was some shenanigans with some RTD police. They like to harass the homeless. So a lot of times we find a lot of stuff. Nancy Alley, welcome. Lou, welcome in the building. Lou, what is up? Nice to have you guys here with me. Should be a fairly routine run, but we will see. Alan B, welcome. Nice to have you here, bud. Really appreciate you guys being in here. Sometimes it's okay to have a clean run. Most times when I do these Colfax runs, they're fairly clean. That's what we're looking for. We don't want to get arrested. We don't want anybody else getting arrested or hurt, including cops. You know, I know that there's a lot of corruption and in the Aurora PD, but let's not have any of that today. Let's just have a nice clean run, nice good talk with you good folks, and you know, then we'll get along with our day. Looks like you guys are going to be able to see the mountains here. Sort of. I have to adjust the camera a little bit, but I did a stabbing up here on the left. You'll notice a blue chair. Blink and you'll miss it, past this Fox Theater, I believe. There was a stabbing there. A fresh stabbing, because the blood trail led to a salon, and I don't know what was going on there. I never got the full story. But there was something that happened there. Let's see. Nope, it's coming up. You'll see a blue chair up on the left. Big blue chair. Right. They are at that next light to the left. Yep. Man, I did a lot of homeless outreach over here. On the right-hand side mostly. So Colfax is Colfax. Notice how people are passing me, so I'm doing the speed limit, y'all. I believe Unindoctrinated is in here. If I glanced correctly, I believe you are in here. Welcome, Unindoctrinated. Nice to have you in here. And anybody else that joined, I'm sure the mods will give you a very warm welcome. Okay, so we just passed a bank, a Wells Fargo bank. Another car went right into that building a while back. So yeah, a lot of stuff happens over here. Double murder on the right hand side, more back. Here's a waste of tax dollars. What are these cops actually doing that you see there? Not actually doing anything but standing there talking. All right, out of the little mini construction zone here. This road is terrible, by the way. They need to rip it up and redo it, but that'll never happen. Okay, I haven't hit any red lights to talk to you guys, so if you're wondering why I'm not paying attention to chat, it's because I'm driving. And distracted driving never ever pays. Okay, what else we got? Yeah, rough little stretch here for sure. Streetwalkers are back at it, boy. You know, East Colfax used to be notorious for streetwalkers, sex workers. I truly believe sex work should be legal. not for my own purposes, but just for society's purposes. Um, but they did a big crackdown on East Colfax. What do we got here? Yeah, those cops were having a meeting, weren't they? At taxpayer expense. Probably cost in the realm of maybe $300,000 to $400,000 just standing around doing nothing. Oh wait, what do we got here, guys? Let me see what this is. Oh, fire. Okay. I don't normally do mostly when fire's called out like that. It's medical. I won't stop at medical unless there's a heavy police presence, or my gut tells me to pull over. But 9 times out of 10, I won't stop at medical events. It's you know, I don't need to know why somebody's being taken to the hospital unless the cops are there and there's something going on. But you know, and I always stop if there's cops, because the cops are notorious for doing stuff like planting evidence and hurting people. I mean, I did one where I was really concerned with a cop who got into the ambulance, which I don't think cops should ever be in an ambulance unless you have a very, very special circumstance. But you know how I feel. We're getting close to Colorado Boulevard. And then after that, it's a smooth ride to downtown, near downtown Denver on the south side. And what you call it? I don't even know what the hell I'm saying right now. All right. Big Chief in the house. What's up, Big Chief? No Bones Press, good morning. Amber Vanass, welcome to you. Who else did I miss? Carrie Ann and Davin. Davin, I was just telling everybody that we're doing a members only stream tomorrow, 10 our time, 12 Eastern time. And then right after, I'll release it to everybody else. Davin is, he's an awesome dude. And you guys should sub to Davin. He's a great dude. And we're going to do like a gold panning 101 session with you guys tomorrow. Davin's the expert. I'm just a very, very casual novice with gold panning. But it's a lot of fun and a lot of work. We will find gold. I promise you guys that. I'll show you guys when we get down there and do that stream. And if you're a non-member, well, for $3 you can become a member and enjoy the live experience. Or no worries if you're on a fixed income or you don't have any money. I will release that right after, and you guys will be able to see the stream, not live. That's the membership benefit, but right after, you guys will be able to see the stream and have a little bit of relaxation, relaxing, kind of fun. And hopefully you guys will have a chance to just take a breather, sit back and relax, and enjoy a little bit of gold panning with Davin Prospector and myself. Who will win? Who will come out on top with the most gold? That's the question. And the answer, of course, is going to be Davin Prospector. But he's got waders and everything. I don't have any waders, Davin. I'm going to need to buy some waders at some point so I can go into deeper territory and compete with you. And no sluicing either, just gold panning. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. Let's get in this other lane here. No action so far. That's actually really good. This section's okay right in here of Colfax. Colfax stretches forever. Stretches from the foothills of the mountains all the way to the eastern plains. It's about a 22-mile stretch. So it's the longest commercial continuous street in the United States. Fact. It's a crazy street. One street goes all the way. It's already like 74 degrees at 8:43 in the morning here, and it's gonna get. I can tell it's gonna be hot. By the way, today I have an appointment. I'm going to get an estimate on how much it's going to cost to get the shark fixed from the hail damage that it received. The insurance company already gave me a sum of money. It ain't nearly enough, so I got to get the estimate today, and then hopefully get the shark fixed sometime soon. And the good thing is I did get rental insurance, so there'll be no downtime to any type of streaming or anything. I won't probably do Cfax runs because I don't have the phone mount to take you guys on. So it is what it is. Coming up on Colorado Boulevard, the street with the most accidents in the entirety of Colorado. It runs north-south, south-north, whatever. Did I miss anybody? Howard County, what's up? Longest continuous commercial street, Howard County. Jim Jones, welcome. Hey, I'm not going to comment on that, Jim Jones, but, you guys are free to speculate on anything. I don't wish ill will on anybody, just to let you know. Yeah, no problem, man. Davin, and good morning, Conspiracy. Conspiracy Music has a great channel too, and he's one hell of a musician. He's very, he downplays it, but I know better. Conspiracy, you are a very, very talented individual, and I do enjoy your music. It's been a while since I caught you doing your thing, Conspiracy. One day we're gonna have to do a mashup. Maybe in July, I'll have a mashup with Conspiracy. That would be really, really, really cool. D Street Media, welcome. Carol Funk, welcome. You're in Larkspur. Hail, I need to finish setting up camp. Oh, hell yeah, Carol. The Renaissance Festival, you know what? That might be something that we can do too. Keeper, welcome. Bernie is not headed east. You like knowing these geographical facts? Yeah. I try to bring you as much knowledge as I can. Chris on the drums. Hope you're ready for a really relaxing, chill vibe stream tomorrow with Davin Prospector for members only. It's going to be noon Eastern time, so hope to see you guys all there. And Chris, we will definitely not get rich. I saw your comment, buddy, and I will address that on Saturday. But yeah, we're not going to find tons of gold, but we will find gold tomorrow. I promise you that. I remember the last time I went out last year with Davin. At this place, super surprising place within the confines of the Denver metro area, where you would never believe that you would find gold, and you do find gold. Every pan there's at least a few specks of gold. So yeah, it's a really fun time, and I hope to see as many members as possible jump on in. It should be a really, really fun time, and I can't wait to introduce you guys to Davin, and also to have a little bit of fun, and a little bit of levity, a little bit of calmness after quite a couple of weeks. Nothing much left to say about that, but we're hoping for a good stream, and I know it'll be a good stream, and we should find some gold. So get your prospecting hats on for tomorrow, something completely different. And we'll have a lot of fun. Maybe I'm going to try to talk Conspiracy into doing a members only stream next month, and maybe we'll have a little bit of fun and try to get Conspiracy to play some of your favorite songs if he knows them. I know I put you on the spot, Conspiracy, but it would be a ton of fun. But I pine for it. No panning. Yeah. 357, welcome. Nice to have you here. Irish Luck. There you go, Michelle. Gold in the City. Yes, Lisa Love. Welcome on in. Thank you for being here. I believe you sent me an email, and I think I responded, Lisa Love. I don't know if you had a chance to look at your email, but I did respond. And thank you for being here, and thank you for the email. All right. We're almost to the south part of downtown Denver, the southeast part of downtown Denver. a big homeless population, although as of lately I haven't seen a lot of homeless people there. It's because Denver and Aurora and the surrounding cities, like to push the homeless people into everybody's territory. It's a terrible situation. Homeless sweeps, although I haven't heard of very many homeless sweeps lately, and that's really concerning to me, because usually when it's quiet like that, they sneakily do that. I used to have somebody that would send me all their homeless sweep emails, and I could get out there and make sure that they weren't, I mean, they're always doing something nefarious, but at least the homeless people don't get beat up when I'm there and stuff like that. I mean, I have caught cops kicking homeless people, harassing homeless people, telling them to move on when they don't have to, just stuff like that. And I don't like it. There's a McDonald's coming up. I always tell this story when I do this run. I know it's kind of repetitive, but there was a cop that used to just park there every night, and I would roll by and I would pull over and I would put a camera on him until he left. He got very uncomfortable, and he used to shine his light on me, and but I kept doing it every day, and now I took his hiding spot away because he no longer shows up there, and I got the hiccups, which is awesome. All right, nothing so far, guys, and that's really good. I didn't expect anything on a Wednesday, but you never know. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Let's try to get to 50 likes. 50 likes hits the algorithm fairly good, and we get a few more people in here. So if you guys wouldn't mind, please hit that like button. And I know it's just a run-of-the-mill Colfax run, but it's always nice to have friends here. You remember, Carol? Yeah. Right on, Howard County. Yeah, I know, Carol. It's rough. It's rough being lone wolves, Lone Wolf McQuaid. Anybody ever see that movie? It's an old Chuck Norris movie. Probably not. I'm older than dirt. All right, the Capitol's coming up. There's downtown Denver on the right. The Mint. What else? All kinds of stuff coming up. Courthouse building. Art museum, I believe, is coming. All kinds of stuff, but whatever. Wolf pack of one unindoctrinated for real. Michelle, you're older than me. I don't know about that. What's up, Cubana? Or Cubana Chica is in the house. What's up? Public photography again, Conspiracy? Yeah, man, why not? Get out there, man. But Conspiracy, can you email me, Conspiracy, so I have your email, or is it on your About section? Because I want to email you about possibly doing a collab next month. Something cool. I don't know yet. I'm just formulating this idea in my head as we speak, but, Rise Against coming over there at the Fillmore on the right. I like Rise Against. That'd be a cool concert to go to, although not a big fan of the Fillmore. Whatever. Jen Wow. Did Jen Wow come in? Wow, thank you for being here, Jen. Nice to have you here. Nomfit, good morning. Good morning, sir. I know it's early where you're at. Another Colfax run here. We haven't found anything yet, but that doesn't mean anything. Coming up by the Capitol here on the left, and in that intersection where the Capitol is, a little after on Broadway, there's usually homeless people there. And where there's homeless people, there's usually cops. So let's see. Let's see if today is a good day or a bad day. Hopefully a good day. I don't want to pull over, especially in this part of the town, because there's hardly any parking. No bueno. Have you ever thought about donating to Locks of Love? Nonfic, I have thought about that, and the problem with that is, and I would do it, but the problem is I have my own reasons for keeping my hair. I've told this story before, but basically I was in an abusive relationship for years, and I could never have my hair more than, say, an inch, inch tall, inch and a half, whatever. And that's not something I want to do, is go back to having short hair. So I vowed that, once I could, I would grow my hair long, and it's been long ever since. But I have thought about that. I mean, I would have to think about it, and maybe one day I'll do some type of charity drive or something where, we bid on, I don't know, just something like that. But I would prefer not to. Let's just put it that way. Mind Candy, welcome. Nice to have you here. Let's hit that like button. We got 37 likes and 53 people in here. McDonald in the house. What's up, my man? Who else did I miss? If I missed you, I'm sure the mods gave you a very, very warm welcome. Nice to have you guys here. I know Dirt is really old, but doesn't have my hair. That's right, Keeper. That's right. Okay. This is the intersection up here, and I don't see any cops. Lincoln and Broadway here. Broadway is another interesting street. I should go down Broadway more often. Usually problems on Broadway. Maybe take you guys on Broadway one day. We'll do a left-hand turn on Broadway, and I'll take you through Broadway. Or we could go downtown, searching downtown for stuff. Sometimes stuff happens downtown. Ooh, somebody's upset. Sorry you're upset, person. Wow. Okay. Yeah, nothing going on. That's good. That's always good. The park on the left is City Park. I think that's what they call it. And they used to have it blocked off with fencing, like you see on the right, that statue. And it was purely to keep homeless people out. But it's a public park, and I couldn't stand that they did that. I think you need to keep the hair. It's a badge of reclamation of you. I agree, Michelle. That was one of the healing things that I did after, post divorce, is I let my hair grow. And I'm very happy for it. I think this is how it was always meant to be, getting back to my ancestral roots and all, and it just felt good, I don't know. And it feels good. I know it gets hot in the summer and whatnot, but I wear a leather vest in the summer, so it's not a bother to me. City and County building straight ahead there. And then on the left, right behind that is you can see it in the frame now. It's the Mint on the left there. And that building on the right's another government building. I don't know what the hell they did with the architecture there, but it looks gross. Looks like a bunch of eyes. I don't know. It's just very creepy. Mint on the left. The courthouse is down Delaware here, along with police headquarters and stuff. You guys have seen me at police headquarters on Delaware to the left. Yeah, city tour. There you go, McDonald. Blonde Roots. Bleebits, welcome. Nice to have you here. All right, let's see. Okay, so no action so far. I think the next action we might run into will be in Lakewood, but that's where a big homeless, a very underserved homeless population is in Lakewood. and we'll go by there. We'll go by Casa Bonita. If you guys are fans of South Park, you know that's a world famous restaurant, and everything portrayed in South Park is pretty much true about that restaurant. They have cliff divers. The atmosphere is what you pay for there. Although I did hear they changed the menu. It's a little expensive now, but it's reservation only now for right now. It's really weird. But I haven't been in since they've done the quote unquote reservation, but fun time nonetheless. Yep, no problem, Nomfic. I didn't take any offense at all. But I just, it's just one of those things. I have thought about it, Nomfic. Don't get me wrong. I have thought about, because you can always grow hair back, right? But I just don't know what it would do to me mentally. On one hand, it would feel super good to help somebody out that, somebody with cancer or something of that nature. But on the other hand, it would put me right back to where I was in a bad spot in my life, maybe. I mean, I don't know if that makes sense, but nonetheless, I might do it. I do have a standing offer from Polyglocks to give me $500 if I cut my hair. So maybe one day I'll take them up on that and we'll donate to Locks of Love. You know what I mean? It would be so weird for me now. I don't even know how I would act that. Okay, so we're out of downtown almost. To the right, you'll see the stadium where the Broncos play. It's in Power Field, I believe now is what they call it. In Power Field at Mile High. It used to be called Mile High, and it was located, I believe, in the same spot. Just slightly, I don't know, more to the north, I guess. There used to be another arena to the left of, on the left side, called McNichols Sports Arena, and that's where the Nuggets used to play, but they have since moved just west of downtown Denver into a place called Ball Arena. So there you go. So a little more of Denver for you guys. We're still in Denver here. Denver's got a long stretch here. Denver obviously is the biggest city in all of Colorado. It is the capital of Colorado. And I was born and raised here decades. And I love this city. I love the people here. The police have a lot left to be desired. And, I just want to make sure everybody's safe here, and things can continue as they are. All right, coming up, there's a radar on the right that tells you how fast you're going. It is not accurate, so don't pay attention to it. I've proven it time and time again. Saying I'm going 40 and I'm going 30. 35, 30. Look, see how erratic it is? It does not catch the proper speeds. All right. Stoplight. Who's here? You were born on the west side? Yeah, I was born not too far from where I'm at right now, Carol. Carol, you know where 6th and Sheridan is? Well, 6th and Stewart is where my childhood home was. Just south of here. Tim, what's up, man? Coming in hot. Yeah, keep her all that you can, Tim, because keep her something else. I love Keeper. I love all my subs. Hope you guys are all doing well today. We didn't find anything in Denver and Aurora, which is always good. We got one more city to kind of go through, and that's Lakewood. We're gonna pass Casa Bonita, the world famous restaurant. Casa Bonita, as they say. And then we'll wrap it up with a nice little chat in a Walmart parking lot. That's where I end my these Cfax runs. And I like going a little bit of yellow there. I like going all through these three cities for you guys because it gives you a scope of how long of a stretch of road Colfax is. It's crazy. The 7-Eleven on the left is where I used to play Street Fighter 2 when that game came out many moon ago. And I used to be pretty good at it. I would put 1 or 2 quarters and I could play pretty much half the day just playing Street Fighter. The Jewish kids used to hate me because there's a big Jewish population on the right, and they used to hate me. And when they would see me put my quarter up on the machine, they would take their quarters and leave because I was pretty good at it. I was pretty good. Ooh, I'm kind of hungry. Jersey Mike's Italian is amazing, Chris, but Bernie works at Firehouse, so there's kind of a conflict of interest. I love Firehouse, man. They got some really good food. But, you know, since Bernie has worked there, I mean, you know, you get the same stuff all the time, you know. But I do like it. I like it a lot. Jersey Mike's is good, though. I do like Jersey Mike's. Yeah. Gonna try to get past all this so I can... Oh, shit. Hold on, everybody. Rough little ride right here, but I got ahead of the crowd here. Cool. More construction. Gotta love that. We're almost into Lakewood. Once we pass Sheridan, we'll be into Lakewood. And then, you know, we can sit and chat for a little while when we get over there. I don't look at chat while I'm driving, so... Oh, cop going the opposite way. Nothing going on, though. That's what they should be doing. They should be patrolling like that. I actually am an advocate of getting them to do more foot patrol. You know, maybe going into some of the neighborhoods like back in the day and walking around, you know, parking their vehicle and walking some stretch. But that would require some physical interaction, which they don't like to do. They're not like the fire department where there's a strict physical, you know, requirements for being a firefighter. The police have no physical requirements, and I disagree with that. I think all police should have certain standards that they should meet when it comes to physicality. King Charles, take us to Chiba. Chiba Hut was way back, but I've never been. We do have them here, and I want to try it someday. Maria Olivares, welcome. Yes, Bill O'Reilly's welcome. Nice to have you here, Tim. I don't know if I said hi to you, but welcome on in. And we're continuing on here. We're now in Lakewood. Big time homeless population here, up and down Colfax here, but they're probably sleeping right now, I'm guessing, or doing other things like trying to survive. Food and water. Highly recommend people carry water, even though I'm a big hypocrite right now because I ran out of water, but I do highly recommend keeping water in your vehicle, so that way, you know, if you see a homeless person, water is highly underrated item to give to homeless people. I would recommend it. It makes you feel good. It makes that person know that they're wanted and loved, and hopefully they can get the help that they need. Maybe you're the difference. Maybe you're the one that prompts them to think, you know what, I am worth, my life is worth fighting for and, you know, living for, so that's what we're going to do. Yeah, I've said it several times. Casa Bonita coming up on the right. It's matter of fact, I'll take you guys into that parking lot. Why not? We'll go on in there and I'll show you guys the restaurant. Then we'll head on over to Walmart. Doesn't look like much action today. Although sometimes I catch cops in this parking lot just sitting around doing nothing. Lakewood PD doing their finest impression of wallflowers. Should be coming up in the frame of the camera in just a minute here. Right there. That's Casa Bonita. On the right, that building. I'll take you guys over there. Let's go this way. That way you guys can see it a little bit better. This parking lot's atrocious. This is a dying little strip mall here. It's kind of sad to see. Used to be very vibrant here, mostly due to Casa Bonita. I'm sure that'll pick up though. But there's the famous Casa Bonita there. Rib Guy, welcome. Nice to have you here, my friend. Hope you're safe. Your travels were safe, and you made it back to wherever you're going or whatever you're doing. I love Rib Guy's channel. I liked watching his take on things, and you guys should really consider subbing to Rib Guy. But there it is, and there's a fountain up front that's not working at the moment, but it's really pretty, and it's a very nice atmospheric restaurant to go. It's a family restaurant, and I highly recommend if you're ever in the Denver metro area to just stop in if you have a few extra bucks and have a dinner there. The atmosphere alone is worth it. It's a really, really cool restaurant. There's a reason why there's a lot of hype about it and stuff, and highly recommend you guys getting on over there. All right, let's finish up our run here. We're gonna head on over to the Walmart. We'll have a quick discussion, and then we'll let you guys get on with your day. Hope everybody's having a great day today. You know, arrange travel to drop off RV, then off to Utah. Awesome. Maybe you can take a trip on over to Denver, Rib Guy, and we can do a collab at the Denver Scientology building. That would be really, really cool. Utah's not too far from Colorado. We're neighbors. So come on over. Love to have you over here. And actually, Rib Guy, I've been meaning to talk to you anyways, because I think you have a lot of knowledge that I could interview you on, and you know, talk about Scientology and the dangers and stuff like that. I think it'd be really cool. I did an interview with Phil Jones, and I thought it was a very, very good interview. Not to toot my own horn, but toot. And I just thought it was really cool. What are these guys doing? All right, doing their job. That's fine. Sometimes you'll catch those city workers bothering the homeless people, and I've had to step in a time or two on that too. How could you not feel bad for people that are down on their luck? That's something that always astonishes me. Being mean and cruel to somebody that is, you know, down on their luck is just, for lack of a better word, deplorable. I can't fathom being mean to somebody that has had bad luck in life. You know, it just hurts my heart every time I see something like that, and I rail against it, and you know, all that good fun stuff. But let's find maybe we'll find a shady spot to pull into, and then we'll have a quick discussion, and then that should be just about it. I don't think we're gonna find a shady spot. Maybe on the other side. Hold on, let me go on the other side real quick. We're doing donuts in the parking lot here, guys. Maybe we got something over here. Let's see. Do we? Sort of. Let's see if this puts us in the shade, guys. Come on. Come on. Nope. Nope. We are going to have to turn it around because I don't want to put the cam in the sun, because then you guys will be unhappy, I'll be unhappy, and that's no bueno. All right, let's do this. Let's park like this. Here we go. Good enough. Okay. It is disgusting to pick on the homeless, Maria. I hate it, and it sucks. One away from 50 likes. If you haven't hit that like button, make sure to do so. What's your opinion on the auditor that shot the homeless person recently? I have not seen that video. I've heard an account of it, conspiracy, but I mean, it's one thing to defend yourself, but I mean, a homeless person, I don't know. I'd have to see the video before I can really speak on that. 50 likes. Congratulations. MLH, did you see where Louis Repetto was arrested a couple of days ago on Ron Liar stream? Interested in your commentary if you have. Okay, I haven't seen that video, and I think L. Ron called me the day that that happened, and unfortunately I was really busy with other things. Chris, let me turn the camera around here. Get that out of the way. Okay, so I have been literally inundated with videos and emails, and I get back to everybody usually 99% of the time. But lately it's just been, my email's been going crazy, and my texting, and I've been getting videos left and right, and I've had a lot to soak in. So I will look at that. I did hear about it, and it is interesting, and all that. Initial impressions, it's just like what happened to L. Ron Liar before. I don't know if you saw the video where the cops were acting like they were really nice, and all of a sudden towards the end it changed, and he got a ticket. I did talk to L. Ron on the phone about it. I hope he fights that ticket. I mean, I don't think it'll stand. I mean, your First Amendment should stand at the top, but Matthew, welcome. Doesn't matter. Welcome again. Right on, my man. Standing tall, welcome, buddy. You have mixed feelings, conspiracy? Maybe we can talk about it after I see the video, conspiracy, but I have so many videos to go through. Chris on the drums, can you email me a timestamp, so that way I don't have to watch the whole video, because I only have very limited time in the day to actually relax and kind of see things. I will take a look at it though, for sure. Let's see what else we got here. Nanya, welcome. Nice to have you here. I didn't even see you in there. I knew HEO was in there. I should have known you were in there too. I saw where they ran. Yeah, that was a particularly stupid video, Chris on the drums. Not on L. Ron's part. I don't think L. Ron really did anything wrong. The only advice that I gave L. Ron is, cops are not your friends. And this is something to take into account when you guys are on your own and you're out there, and if you get pulled over or anything of that nature, your best friend is the Fifth Amendment, because all they're doing by being quote unquote nice is trying to gather information from you, right? So if you get pulled over and the cops being extremely nice, hey, how's it going? Where were you headed? Where, blah, blah, blah. All they're doing is trying to build a case against you. So the best thing to do, especially if you know that you're in the right, is to not say anything at all, right? There's a Fifth Amendment for a reason, and that Fifth Amendment says you have a right to remain silent, like the Miranda rights type thing. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. So zip it. Zip it, man. Even if it's uncomfortable silence, like, if they're getting, let's say you're getting pulled over for speeding, right? You do have to give up your license and your registration and your insurance info. But first of all, I always recommend recording. So hopefully you have a physical copy of your insurance in here, so you don't have to go through your phone to show the cop that. And second of all, just be quiet. Like, just let him give you the ticket. If you feel you were in the right, then fight it in court. A lot of times when people fight tickets in court, they get off. It's just how it works, I mean, was the radar gun calibrated correctly? All these questions that a lawyer can pretty much take care of, So I highly recommend, like, any type of thing. I'm an exception because I know how things work out here. I've studied the laws here in the Denver metro area fairly extensively. I'm usually with KDOT, who knows even more than I do when it comes to the laws. So that's his expertise. So um, my advice to anybody that's getting pulled over or cop watching or sees something with cops and is recording is to just be quiet. If you're not doing anything wrong, there's no reason for it. The only thing I would say is if a cop comes up to you and like if you're, let's say you're cop watching and you're 20, 30 feet away, which I would recommend at first, keep distance. Don't do what I do because I know what I'm doing and I know the limits that I can push and you know what I can and can't do and all that. If you're unfamiliar with those things and you still want to be involved in doing a little bit of activism and making sure people are safe, it's okay to record a cop. If you're happen to be at a Walmart and you know you see a cop in the distance, you know, with somebody, put a camera on them, but stay 20 to 30 feet away because you can always zoom in, right? Your camera has zoom in options, so you know, good on you for that. But if a cop comes up to you, just be quiet. It's all you got to do. It's all you have to do. Always fight tickets. 357. That's great. Mama Opal, welcome. Nice to have you here. Susan Everett. Good morning, SBTV fam. That's right. When they ask you, do you realize what you just did? Play stupid, say no, and don't admit to anything. That's also great advice. So, a lot of times the cops will say something. You realize how fast you were going? And my response is I don't understand. I was going the speed limit. I mean, speed limit 55, 65, whatever the speed limit is on the highway. That's right. Play ignorant. If you were going a few miles over, you can always fight it in court. You know, I mean, that's the way it goes. Don't tell them it looks like their eyes are glazed. Yeah. Hey, officer, your eyes are glazed. You've been eating some donuts. That was a good one, Nompic. Keep mouth quiet. Always. Very minimal, right? Very, very, very minimal talking. Whether the cop is pulling you over for whatever traffic violation they claim that you did, or if you're on a cop watch or you're watching a situation unfold and you just have a camera there and a cop comes up to you, best thing to do is just be quiet. You know, don't take unlawful directives either. If a cop is telling you, I need you to sit down, I need you to move over here, I need you to do this, I need you to do that. No, you don't. You need to just leave me the fuck alone. That's what you need to do. What's your name and badge number? And that should be it. That should be the extent of your conversation. And then if they ask, why do you want my name and badge number? Well, first of all, it's in your policy. And second of all, you came up to me and started a conversation. So I just want to know who I'm talking to and your badge number just to make sure you're legit. And also, can I get an incident number? You know, that's another important thing because that incident number could be very well important to figuring out information later on. I've used incident numbers to get lots of information on certain situations. You being an idiot because of the sugar or the caffeine? That's right, Tim. And most of the times they are. Yeah. So you notice my hat here? I wear this hat on purpose. Not only am I a big fan of this movie. Anybody know the movie that this is from? You get 15,000 MLH points if you know the movie that this is from. Ring any bells, anybody? Let's see. They Live. Tim, you win. You win the 15,000 MLH points. You can cash those in at the cashier at the end of the stream. That movie is really interesting and very relevant today. It's basically about aliens that are among us, and the only way you can see them is with special sunglasses. And they do mind control, like all the billboards. If you put on the sunglasses, it'll say stuff like "obey" or "money is everything," and you know, just a bunch of like messages that are super relevant today. I highly recommend you guys watch that movie in case you haven't seen it. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. But Roddy Piper is in it, so if you're a wrestling fan, you might like that aspect of it, especially an old school wrestling fan. But there is a fight scene in that movie that's a fight scene of fight scenes, and that's all I'm going to say. It's a great movie. But one of the overarching themes is police states and government control and stuff of that nature. So I think a lot of you would really enjoy watching that movie because it's It's really good, and it has a lot of social commentary that's even relevant, especially relevant to today. So yeah, any other questions that you guys got for me? Steroids, consume. That's another one. Conspiracy. Yep, those who have eyes can see. He can see. Yeah, conspiracy. Rowdy, right? Eric, welcome. Eric Werrick. Eric Werrick. Say that 5 times fast. Welcome on in. Yeah, Matthew, it's you got to watch it, dude. It's a great movie, man, and it's spot on to protesting and 1A and all that. It's very, very relevant, man. It's and activism. We're not too far away from stuff like that. So how are you, old man? How dare you, Gregory? Welcome, Gregory. Okay. I think that's about all I got. But before you guys go, I want to give you guys a little speech that I do at the end of most of my streams about mental health. We talked about homeless people on this, and I always talk about homeless people on these Cfax runs. If you guys are suffering from your own mental health, please reach out to somebody that you know, love, and trust. In lieu of that, my email is mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. I'm not a counselor, a psychiatrist or a psychologist, but I do listen, and sometimes that helps. But if I don't get back to you in a timely fashion, just remember, somebody out there thinks you, right there, you are their favorite. Hold on to that thought. It could save your life. There is a national hotline number. It's 988. If you dial that number here in the United States and Canada, it will get you connected with a professional right away to help you through your issues. Don't do anything rash before you talk to somebody. If you're, you can also text that number if you're uncomfortable with talking with someone. If you're in a different country, just type in mental health help in your browser of choice, and a plethora of options will pull up. Click on any one of those and get the help that you need, because we want you here. I want you here. And if you think nobody thinks you're their favorite, I'm telling you, you are my favorite. So email me. It's always helpful to talk to somebody about anything. I always need to talk to people about stuff. So I'm not invulnerable to mental health issues. So it's always good to touch base. If you think about things, and you can think about somebody like maybe an old friend that you haven't talked to in a while, an acquaintance, a family member, pick up the phone. It's just a few digits away, and it could make the world a difference for the person on the other end of that phone, and it could make a difference for you too. So, reach out. What else we got here? I learned something today. I had no clue about 988. I know someone that needs that tattoo on his forehead. That's right, doesn't matter. 988. Dial that number anywhere in Canada and the United States, and you can get help. Do we have anybody to room raid, Jen, or any of the mods? Is there anybody that's maybe a smaller streamer that we can room raid? We got 53 people in here. I would love for you guys to room raid somewhere. So let's see if we can. Matthew, do you know anybody that's live right now that we can room raid? Yeah, don't be afraid to look in the mirror. That's right. Bruce Wayne in the house. Batman. I didn't welcome you earlier, but welcome. My van was built out in Home Depot parking lot. Near here? Yeah, across the street. Yeah. Awesome. Let's find somebody to, Yes, there are memberships. If you guys could help out the channel with that, that'd be great. Only $3. The cost of, less than the cost of a cup, about a half the price of a cup of coffee, all right, let's room raid L. Ron Hub Cult. Let's do that, Matthew. I'll see you guys over there for a few. L. Ron Hub Cult. I'm gonna have to remember that. Hey, Matthew, could you do me a favor and text me that, so that way I don't have to search for it? L. Ron Hub Cult. If you wouldn't mind, sir, that would be awesome. Let's room raid there. Tell them I sent you. We're gonna all have a good time over there for a few. I'll hang out with you guys for a few, but I do got to drive back because I have an appointment later today, and I got to get prepared for that. But take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here. Tomorrow is a members only stream. I'll make it available to non-members after, But members only stream tomorrow at noon Eastern time with Dab and Prospector. Have a great day, everybody. Appreciate each and every one of you. See you all over at L. Ron Hub Cult in just a bit. Later, everybody.